Welcome to Rise Above. I'm Dr. Emily Wheeler, and I'm so glad you're here. For years, I've had the privilege of helping women make sense of symptoms that often feel confusing, frustrating, and sometimes even a little scary. The woman I meet every day is often doing all the right things. She's busy, she's responsible, she's taking care of everyone else, and yet her body suddenly feels different. Maybe her energy isn't what it used to be. Maybe she's waking up at 3 a.m. I've been there. Maybe she's anxious, overwhelmed, exhausted, dealing with digestive issues, relationship struggles, hormone changes, migraines, histamine symptoms, brain fog, or simply feeling like she just doesn't recognize herself anymore. And perhaps the most frustrating part is that she's often told, everything looks normal. This podcast was created for that woman, the woman who knows something has changed, but hasn't been given a clear explanation. So a little bit about my story. Before I became a functional medicine practitioner, I actually studied meteorology at the University of Oklahoma. It was a lifelong dream of mine. Since 7 years old, playing pool in the backyard, I wanted to be a meteorologist. And I accomplished that. I earned my degree in meteorology with an aviation emphasis. I became a licensed private pilot. I participated in weather research and spent years learning how to understand complex systems, identifying patterns, and anticipating changing conditions. And at the time, I had no idea how much that education would really shape the way I would eventually practice medicine. Because what I learned from weather forecasting is that conditions rarely change all at once. Storms don't appear out of nowhere. There are signals, patterns, and pressure changes, all the data, the shifts that occur long before the storm arrives. And in many ways, the human body works the same way. Over the last 20 years, I've worked with thousands of patients repeatedly, finding myself asking, what patterns are forming? What is the body trying to communicate? What is going on here? Let's connect the dots. What happens if we continue on the current path? That systems-based thinking became the foundation of how I practice today. So why did I create this podcast? Well, one of the things that has always bothered me about healthcare is that people are often given information without interpretation. They're handed the lab results or really just told over the phone, hey, actually, you'll hear from me if anything's wrong. Or if you don't hear from anything, everything's fine. That's not okay. They're handed the lab results. They're told nothing is going on. Maybe they're told a diagnosis, maybe a recommendation, and then they're left trying to connect the dots on their own. And I believe people deserve more than that. I really feel like they deserve understanding. You do deserve understanding. And my goal is to help you understand what your body is communicating to you, connecting the dots with all the systems in the body. I want to help you see the bigger picture, to help you recognize patterns instead of chasing symptoms, and most importantly, to help you feel less alone in this process. So the name of the podcast, Rise Above, what does it mean? The name Rise Above, it's really honestly, it's deeply personal to me. Because I believe women deserve to rise above so many different things like confusion, dismissal, fear, overwhelm, healthcare gaps. I believe women deserve clarity, and they deserve to understand what's happening in their body, and they deserve guidance that helps them move forward with confidence instead of guessing and hopping from doctor to doctor to doctor, and the doctor's not really knowing what's going on or not willing to test or to listen to you. So I believe you deserve guidance. And so my personal mission is very simple when it comes to this, and it's I help women 40 plus rise above the gaps in healthcare by understanding their body, restoring their vibrance, and elevating their health. That's exactly what this podcast is here to do. So a few things about me. Outside of work, I'm a mom of 2 amazing teen boys that are growing super fast. I love being outdoors. I love sunshine. I love the weather, of course. I love learning. I'm a science nerd. I love aviation and weather science. I love ducks, Muscovy ducks in particular. I am sometimes a foster duck mom with the ducks in my community. I love asking questions and understanding how things work. I've rebuilt a motorcycle, worked around storm research vehicles, flown airplanes into storms with proper, adequate weather research facilities, and spent much of my life fascinated by systems and patterns, which probably explains why functional medicine felt like such a natural fit for me. Because it's at its core, functional medicine isn't about treating isolated symptoms. It's about understanding the entire system, putting it together, making a story, making your story matter, and coming up with a plan that's going to give you results. So what can you expect here? On this podcast, we'll talk about things like hormones, perimenopause, menopause, histamine intolerance, thyroid health, methylation, MTHFR, fatigue, gut health, stress and resilience, sleep, functional medicine testing, women's health, and the everyday habits that help us feel vibrant and strong. I'll interview some really amazing people that have yet to be uncovered and discovered that's going to help you really make your life better. Some episodes will be short, some will be deeper dives. Like I was saying, some may include some guests, and I'm excited for you to be given this opportunity to listen to bite-sized chunks of audio that you can listen to anywhere, on your walks, driving the car to work, in car pickup line, kid pickup line in your car, anywhere you may be, at the gym, just cleaning the house. I want to be that person that you can lean on, and it's not going to be super heavy, but I want it to be really transformative for you. Every detail in every episode will have one goal: to help you better understand your body. So thank you for joining me for this very first episode of Rise Above. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe, share it with a friend, join me for future episodes. I will be here regularly in bite-sized chunks to help you understand your body and to make sense of it for you. Remember, your body's always communicating. The goal isn't to fear those signals. The goal is to understand them. Until next time, I'm Dr. Emily Wheeler, and together we will rise above.